It feels as if the US is about to completely ramp up the overall crypto narrative, open their arms to crypto, embrace it completely, and ultimately accelerate the push to adopting, utilizing, and integrating crypto into the global system. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So we have been hearing talks about Trump being very pro-crypto. The Congress that we have now is now pro-crypto. The SEC that we are about to also have is pro-crypto. And it just feels as though we are on the same exact complete alignment to pro-crypto innovation, adoption, and even regulation. And now we have these posts coming out, and this is from Scott DCENT, which, by the way, is another player that Trump, was, in talks with, planning around. This is, one of those big names that were getting tossed around. And he's going to be testifying that Trump has a generational opportunity to spark economic golden age. Now, if you guys don't remember, it's okay, but in the beginning of the month, or I think it might have even been towards the end of December, but Trump was talking about how, we have this unique opportunity in front of us, for the U.S. to enter the golden age. Now, this golden age and this, generational opportunity is ultimately the embracement and the growth of crypto in the U.S. Why do I believe that? Is it just because I'm biased? Is it just because I'm trying to, connect the dots here to crypto? No, it's because of the job opportunity, the economic opportunity, and the overall technological opportunity that crypto presents. We know that we're talking about hundreds of thousands of jobs could be created through the adoption and embracement of crypto. On top of that, the amount of money that could be unlocked through crypto, the cost basis savings for a lot of these companies, businesses, institutions, you name it. It's going to be a generational opportunity. It's going to be a seismic shift, in the overall span of, every industry out there, every single sector out there. This technically is the golden age. But it all starts with crypto. And we even have over here as well from, Wisconsin's first congressional district chairman of the House admin, we have an opportunity to make sure the U.S. is a leader in digital assets. We now have politicians openly coming out and saying, hey, we have this opportunity in front of us, this generational opportunity in front of us to embrace crypto, become a leader in crypto, and ultimately, fully integrate digital assets within the system. Check this out.
I think we have an opportunity to bring Democrats on board with conservative policies, making sure that the United States of America is leading in the digital asset space and not simply giving our authority away to other countries who are moving forward in the legislation in that space.
So yeah, listen, as we really look at this, we have no more time. We don't have any more time to sit around and, kick the can down the road and say, yeah, well, maybe we'll, utilize crypto at some point in time, or maybe we'll regulate crypto at some point. No, all of that, it's done. The time is now. This is it. We cannot wait any longer. But on top of this, right, we also have this from Tom Emmer, an individual that has openly embraced Ripple, supports XRP completely. I'm honored to have been selected as vice chairman of the subcommittee on digital assets, financial technology, and artificial intelligence. With President Trump in the White House and Gary Gensler confined to the waste bin of Washington, we have an excellent opportunity to ensure that the future of digital assets is guided by Americans with American values. I look forward to working with Chairman Rep. French Hill, Chairman Rep. Brian Steele as well, and the rest of our colleagues to foster an environment where digital asset innovation can thrive. Guys, the US market is about to go absolutely parabolic in terms of digital assets, crypto, and utility. Utility must be the focus here. But on top of that, we look to RLUSD. You might be questioning why. Don't worry. We're going to address this. We keep seeing ads now and marketing for Ripple USD. Bitstamp has been putting this out a lot. Remember, Bitstamp is also that player tied back to derivatives, this derivatives exchange with Ripple. RLUSD is a stablecoin pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar, designed for fast, low-cost cross-border payments built on XRP Ledger and Ethereum. It's perfect for remittances, trading, and more. Now, on top of that, Ripple also put out an ad for RLUSD. Intuition, trusted by institutions. Stability shaped by experience. Interesting. Now, why am I talking about RLUSD? Why am I bringing up this stablecoin again? Why, are we even focused on this stablecoin? Well, it's because of this. Let's go all the way back. This goes back to April of 2024. This originally got posted by Subjective Views. Ripple, Stellar, the U.S. Department of the Treasury. Now, we know that Stellar was there, Chainlink was there, Circle was there. There's a few players from the space, but for the most part, the big ones that, are fully focused on, DLT and utilizing blockchain for payments, it's mainly just Ripple and Stellar. Now, we have Ripple and Stellar at a roundtable discussion alongside Nellie Liang, Undersecretary for Domestic Finance, U.S. Department of the Treasury. Discussion on the technical and regulatory requirements for upgrading the legacy capabilities of central bank money, exploring the potential implications for consumers, investors, and businesses. They also delved into the long-term vision for the integration of CBDCs, tokenization, and stablecoins into the broader U.S. financial ecosystem, including potential benefits for economic growth and resilience. Okay, so Ripple launches their RLUSD stablecoin, or at least announces that they're going to, right around the same exact time that they are going to a roundtable discussion with Nellie Liang, the U.S. Department of the Treasury, regarding the long-term vision for the integration of CBDCs, tokenization, and stablecoins into the U.S. Financial ecosystem. By the way, tokenization and CBDCs are also fully focused on when it comes to Ripple. And then we find out that Ripple was meeting with the Trump admin back in the summer. They recently just had a dinner with Donald Trump. But we also know that there's already a lot of discussions around openly embracing US-based crypto companies. So we look at Ripple, we look at XRP, we look at the XRPL. Wouldn't this be a perfect play for the US to openly embrace Ripple and XRP? Especially when all of these roundtable discussions, these meetings for years and years and years now with, government entities and organizations, wouldn't it just make sense to integrate Ripple and XRP into the financial system? And then we go over here. Breaking, for the first time ever, a U.S. politician has purchased XRP. Rep. Guy Reschenthaler, I hope that I'm saying that name correctly, disclosed up to a $15,000 buy of XRP. Very interesting. I wonder what he knows that we don't. Now, of course, there's probably a lot more politicians that have purchased XRP over the last, couple of years or so, but I find this very interesting. Now, on top of this, let's go over here. This was one of the best posts that I have read in a very long time in this space, and it's coming from Anderson. Ripple and XRP is clearly being positioned to enter the US market by force and likely being used by some serious institutions. You have to be blind not to see it, but it's easier to vision it when listing all current events in order. And this is what I have been talking about. The timeline, everything seems as though it's been by plan. It's been all aligned since the lawsuit. XRP gets declared not a security by Judge Torres in July of 2023. By the way, next month, not just, Ripple joining the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, the ISDA, in August of 2023, alongside a plethora of large institutions. Remember that Ripple also joined the CPMI group with the BIS, which is a huge one to mention. Then Ripple becomes a platinum member of the American Bankers Association in June of 2024. Then in July of 2024, Chicago Mercantile Exchange added a reference rate and real-time index for XRP. It's important for institutions to have accurate and reliable benchmark for XRP price. On an unrelated note, ETH was added as the second cryptocurrency after Bitcoin shortly after the Hinman, held his infamous ETH speech where he declared ETH a non-security. It took 4 years until any other crypto were added. Interesting, isn't it? Ripple case is over in August of 2024 with Torres's final ruling where Ripple is ordered to pay a fine of $125 million. The ruling is seen as a big victory for Ripple. SEC files for an appeal. In October of 2024, the first XRP ETF is filed in the United States. Several others shortly filed for an XRP ETF as well. This will provide institutional as well as sophisticated investors a simple, safe, and reliant way to invest in XRP. Then, in November of 2024, Trump wins the U.S. presidential election as the first pro-crypto president and promises a pro-crypto SEC. In December of 2024, RLUSD launches Ripple's USD stablecoin. This makes total sense in a Trump administration. Ripple will be able to offer both a product that's expanding US dollar usage by institutions around the world, as well as a crypto company with headquarters in the US. Trump wishes to favor US crypto companies and US-made cryptocurrencies. Note that Bitcoin and ETH can't fit this criteria, so it will be interesting to see, or watch coming events. And then in January of 2024, Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Alderoty is meeting with Donald Trump in private. We've all seen the picture. What is likely to happen soon? SEC versus Ripple case settled or dropped by the new pro-crypto administration. It's pretty clear how bullish this is for Ripple and for XRP. They truly are in a golden position. And yeah, listen, as we look at what's happening here, the opportunity that is being presented in front of us, I think is much bigger than what we are anticipating. I don't think that we realize what's about to happen, and that includes myself. Listen, we can't see, what's about to happen, next week, next month, next year. All we know right now is that things are definitely off. And when I say off, I mean, it's very weird on how a lot of these announcements just correlate perfectly. Ever since that announcement around XRP being declared not a security, we have watched announcement after announcement after announcement with some of the biggest players out there. And almost no one cares to watch this. Nobody cares to even comment on this. There's only a select few names that I have watched that have said something similar to what Anderson is saying here. We need to come to the realization that there is a much bigger plan here, that major politicians are also, behind. They realize what's going on as well. But on top of that, I think that it's very clear by a lot of these meetings, a lot of these discussions, a lot of these partnerships, it's very clear what's about to happen. And it all starts with this generational opportunity that we are now hearing about. This shift that's about to happen is going to be very significant. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on for some more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.